What is going on, everybody? This is Willem Gaming, back again with another Call of Duty video. In lieu of Season 4 being delayed, which I was supposed to release this video on, I just thought might as well release this today. As more and more people transition from Warzone into multiplayer, as the player base gets bigger, there are some of us who want to challenge ourselves, or want to stand out a little more, or you want something more than a calling card or emblem to validate your skill. Or maybe you're just like me, who is kinda bad but still want to look good being a bad player. Then you probably thought about pursuing Damascus. I just got mine and oh my god, did that take a while. So in my effort to make this grind easier for you, there's some things that you should know about this before you get started, and I included a bunch of tips as well. These are in no particular order, so if it gets a little disorganized, I'm sorry for that, but I hope it helps. But before we get started, for those people who don't know what Damascus is basically is the last completionist camo. I mean, you can say Obsidian is the last one, but the true completionist camo is Damascus currently, because you need to get gold on every single weapon, including the riot shield, including the knife and the launchers. You need to get golden on everything in order to get Damascus. So technically, if you see somebody with Damascus, that means they got it for everything already. Alright? You can't just have a Damascus riot shield and not have a Damascus anything else. You're gonna have it for that. But you will have to unlock golden for all the guns. And in order for you to get gold, you're gonna have to complete every single camo challenge on that weapon. So without wasting any more of your time, the first thing you should know is you gotta say bye-bye to your stats. So your KD and your win-loss ratio, those are the two main things that are going out the window when you start this. Mostly because you're going to be using weapons that may not be appropriate for the current situation, more often than not. So yeah, if there's like a clan, tournament, or whatever kind of contract, or something that requires you to have a specific KD and win-loss ratio, you're gonna have a little bit of a challenge trying to maintain it when you pursue Damascus. So yeah, say bye-bye to your stats. Especially when you get on shipment. Second thing you need to know is that currently only people with multiplayer can get Damascus. It is impossible for Warzone only players to get Damascus because the launchers require attack and defender medals, and you can only get that playing domination and hardpoint and whatnot. Maybe if they do a free multiplayer weekend with these game modes, but I wouldn't count on it. Getting Damascus done, you're going to be doing 99% of it on multiplayer anyways, because it is done more efficiently there compared to Warzone. And thirdly, and really important thing you gotta know is, you do not need to get golden for every gun. Just the core weapons, not the DLC ones. The Grau, the Renetis, the Crossbow, Striker 45, Bruin, Holger, and VLK Shotgun. Do not get golden for these guns just yet. I mean, you can if you want to, but they will not help you get Damascus in any way whatsoever. I highly recommend just getting the core weapons first and just get these later. Do not be like me. When I started off, I got the golden Renetis and the Crossbow just for the hell of it, but all that really did is just take me away further from the goal. If this wasn't the case, then every season would make the grind even harder because every season they add new weapons. So yeah, just stick to the base game weapons. That's all you need. Up next, one thing you really have to know about Damascus is that the only real trial for this challenge is the riot shield and the launchers. Maybe the knife, and after that it's pretty much downhill from there. Well, a time-consuming grind downhill. But still, if you get the golden riot shield and the golden launchers, yeah, you pretty much have Damascus. You just need to complete the rest of the challenges, which don't really take as much effort compared to the aforementioned weapons. For the next one, slide does not count as crouch kills. So you can't slide, riot shield, kill anybody. You can't slide and shoot. Those don't count as crouch kills. You have to be still or crouch walking as you are killing the guy, but do not slide. Unless you're trying to go for a hipfire kill, which counts. Which brings us to our next tip. Do multiple challenges at the same time. You have camo challenges that require hipfire kills, kills with an unmodded gun, headshots, crouching, you can do all of that at the same time. Getting a crouching headshot without aiming down the sight contributes to all of the challenges I just mentioned. You want to get this challenge done efficiently, not rushing, but as efficiently as possible. And lastly, on the topic of getting things done more efficiently or hitting two birds with one stone, do the reticles while you're completing the camo challenges. Because a lot of reticles for like the red dot, the scopes, are really similar to the camo challenges, and you're going to get them done organically as you do the camo challenges. And trust me, these reticles do help you out, especially the blue ones. The blue ones are a lot easier on the eyes. The other ones have markings that help you out when you aim down. But yeah, this is all personal preference. I just highly recommend you do it, might as well. But if you do not use any red dots or scopes, or if you're just really happy with the plain reticles, then you can totally omit this one. Now the next couple ones are a little more weapon class specifics pertaining to the launchers. This is an important one. Counter UAV, personal radar, these count as ground streaks for some reason. And it's a good thing they do because people rarely put down shield turrets and sentry guns. So yeah, whenever you see a personal radar or counter UAV, blow it up ASAP. For the stripes challenge for the launchers, it just says destroy kill streaks, but it doesn't say you need to have cold-blooded equipped. Just equip your cold-blooded as a perk and then destroy kill streak and it'll count. Next tip, if you're playing in Warzone, always bring a launcher because you never know when a vehicle will pop up. And in speaking of Warzone, I want to include that you're not going to be doing a lot of Warzone, but it's still going to be there, so might as well try to complete whatever you can in Warzone. Can't focus on this totally, you need to take a break every now and then. Or maybe your friend wants to play Warzone, so yeah, might as well get something done. And the biggest and best Warzone related tip I can really give out, even though you're not pursuing Damascus, let's say you're playing Warzone or Blood Money, Plunder, whatnot, or maybe just the plain Battle Royale. If you're doing contracts, equip the gun that you want to level up as the contract is completed. Like say when the recon is just about to finish or you're about to get the last crate for a scavenger, equip the gun you haven't leveled yet. Because when you complete a contract, it adds weapon XP. Because sometimes you don't want to use the gun but you still need it leveled. This is going to help you out a lot. Now back to multiplayer related stuff. Domination is the best game mode because people are gonna body themselves onto an objective, and this makes kills a lot easier as compared to other game modes such as Team Deathmatch or Kill Confirmed. And the best map to get everything done, except for Longshots, is Shipment. Period. You can get Longshots with pistols on this, but yeah, everything you need is in this map. When there's a Shipment 24/7, just go all out. Do a marathon on this, play as long as you can on the Shipment 24/7 because you will miss it when it's gone. Trust me. Another great map is Shoot House. This is the map best for long shots. If you want to farm long shots, do Shoot House, ride the middle and compete with the opposite side for the long shots. It's gonna be a little stressful, but it's worth it. You're gonna get a lot of long shots done in this map. Even if you're not focusing on the middle, if you go to the sides, just camp the sides. I can't believe I'm encouraging camping here, but you need to get stuff done. Yeah, Shoot House is where it's at. So like Shipment, if there is a Shoot House 24/7, make the most out of that. But if it's not available, go Ground War. I hate the shit out of Ground War personally. Great idea, bad execution in my opinion. But it is a place where you can get some long shots, especially for sniper rifles. Now for the next one, it's weird. This challenge is weird because sometimes you just randomly unlock camos. Maybe it's delayed, maybe you somehow get progression just by playing, maybe because someone else in your team is doing it, it contributes to you as well. But I don't know, maybe others have noticed it, but for me, sometimes I just unlock progression just out of nowhere. Like as I am doing stuff, I somehow get the missing kills that I need. Like I thought I needed like 30 something kills for this gun. I get 20, I get 15. but for some reason it still unlocks the next one. I'm not 100% sure. I wish I could, you know, give you better information, but my theory is that scrap assists count and assists count. Maybe that's why, or maybe the progression is just delayed. I don't know. If you can confirm this, please let me know down in the comments down below. But yeah, I just want to include that it is weird. You do get progression here and there as long as you are playing. Now the rest of the video are just going to be a bunch of tips that really help me out. I hope it helps you out too. But keep in mind, this is your game. You can play however you want it. But I just hope I help you out in one way, shape, or form. So yeah, for the next tip, do camo challenges as you level your gun. Don't wait till you reach the max level in order for you to do all the other kills and stuff. Do that. Trust me, it's much better and much more efficient that way. If you didn't do the contracts leveling as I mentioned earlier, do the camo challenges as you level. Most of it will complete themselves organically anyway, but if you leave it out, it's, especially the amount of kills, it's gonna get a lot more tedious. So yeah, do the stuff as you level. A piece of advice I also want to give here is that you want to do the more tedious weapons first. Personally, I would order things like this. You do the Riot Shield first, then the Joker, RPG, Strela, Pila, and the rest is up to you. For me, I did Sniper Rifles and then Marksman because I find them more challenging, and I did ARs last because they're not that hard at all, but they're the most time consuming one in my opinion. The reason I recommend to do this is that if you do all the easy challenges first, and once you reach the hardest ones, you're gonna get a lot more miserable because challenges seem a lot longer the sooner they are completed. Do you get me? So yeah, to prevent that, just start off with the hardest ones first and just complete it with the easiest guns. Just trust me on this, it is better this way. Now as you're completing your weapons and getting all the camos, I recommend that you keep a checklist. This keeps track of what you have yet to do, and this motivates you to get this done. This also shows you and helps you to see how far along you've gotten, and believe me, this has helped me a lot. I'll include 2 checklists for you to choose from. One's a spreadsheet where you can open onto your computer and monitor it through there, or a picture you can download for your phone for you to edit. So yeah, you can like highlight or check mark whichever on your phone. And last but not the least, the most important piece of advice I can give you for this challenge is that hardcore mode is your best friend. In hardcore mode, you can get a lot done very quickly compared to having it done in core mode, because a lot of the weapons here wouldn't be viable in core as compared to other weapons. Because in core mode there is a meta. If you're not using certain types of weapons or loadout, like you're trying to get your pistol camos, or if you're trying to get your shotgun camos, or even your LMG ones sometimes, chances are you're going to get demolished if you're not using anything anywhere near the meta. If you're going to complete the Riot Shield, by the way, it is going to have to be done on hardcore mode. I made a video on the Riot Shield camos, just check that out, link on the description. If you don't know what hardcore mode is, basically everybody dies in 1 or 2 hits. You also get a very limited HUD, no mini-map, and the downside is there is friendly fire, and if the enemy has like an automatic weapon or whatnot, if they're camping, you're gonna die a lot too, but you're also gonna get more kills in. And if anything, this is the fastest way to complete any of the Skulls camo on any weapon. Well, all if not most. And the last piece of advice I would like to give anyone out there who's gonna do this challenge is do not waste double XP events, because once these are out, you are gonna regret every ounce of it. The only reason for you to miss this out is trying to complete the launchers or the Riot Shield for shipment 24/7. If there's shipment 24/7, that takes priority over everything in my opinion. But yeah, otherwise do not waste double XP events. Trust me, because these events really help you out, and they don't come very often. So make the most out of it while they're still there. So yeah, I hope all of this helps. Remember, this is a marathon, not a sprint, so try not to rush it. Manage your stress levels, because you're gonna be in this for a long while. And don't get discouraged by anybody, because it's your game, okay? But yeah, I really hope this video has helped you out in one way, shape, or form. If it has, please leave a like. If there's something you want to add, feel free to comment down below. Maybe it'll help out somebody else. And if you like what you see, if you want to see more, feel free to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell for notifications. I also do live streams on Facebook. I'll link to that in the description. And as always, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great one. Now go out there and get your Damascus. Good luck.
We get some coffee.